everyone, you're welcome again to Eve's Desire by Tiwa Says. This is your one-stop channel where you get fun tips and ideas on how to have a more pleasurable sex experience and also for intimacy. Today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, and that topic is sexual attraction in a relationship. Let's get into the video. I'm sure you're wondering what I mean by sexual attraction in a relationship. Sexual attraction is actually the attraction that you have towards another person. It's what makes you attracted to the person sexually, or what makes you develop a desire to have a sexual contact with the other person. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people in conversation say, oh, that's my spec, especially men say, oh, that babe is my spec, oh, she's my spec. It means the girl or the woman or the female has the qualities that makes them sexually attracted to such a person. And that's not to say it's only men that have specs. Women also have specs. I'm sure you've heard of women saying, oh, I love bearded guys, oh, I like broad-chested guys. It means, oh, once they see an individual who has such qualities, they are sexually attracted to such an individual. The interesting thing here is that a lot of people who are in relationships, especially committed relationships and long-term relationships like marriages, are actually not with their spec, so to say. And this is especially true for men. You find that a lot of men are sexually attracted to women with big boobs or big ass. But I've seen a lot of cases where those type of men are married to women who have neither of these things, and then you begin to wonder, what is the attraction? Why are you going for someone who you are not sexually attracted to? How is the marriage supposed to work? This is not to say that it also does not apply to women. There are women who also are not married to their spec for one reason or the other. So now let's go into the reason why someone will be in a relationship or will be married to someone who is not their spec. One of the reasons why one will get married to someone you're not sexually attracted to, especially for a man, is if the person is pregnant. We all know that men like to philander, even though they might have a committed relationship, but they also have relationships on the side. So in a situation where they are caught in that relationship, so to say, maybe the person gets pregnant and you have no choice but to marry such a person. That is one reason why you marry someone who you're not sexually attracted to. One other reason is availability. Once a man reaches a stage in his life where he feels that he has to get married and settle down, he usually doesn't bother about the sexual attraction. He just finds a lady who is ready and seems homely or is wife material, so to say, and gets married. The sexual attraction does not become a problem until so much later in the marriage. The last but not the least is for favor. Some men would even consider sexual attraction or any other attraction when they are marrying for the purpose of favor. Maybe the person they are getting married to is well-to-do and can increase their societal status, or can help them with other forms of luxury life and all that. The sexual attraction does not even come in at that point. And such men in that kind of situation will always have someone on the side to fulfill such sexual urges or sexual attraction or otherwise. This is not to say that women are left out in this. A lot of women actually marry for favor. They don't consider the sexual attraction or any other form of attraction, because women like soft life, So a lot of women will marry for favor, and at the end of the day, they start having problems in the marriage and they seek help outside. With that being said, let's look at some of the effects of the lack of sexual attraction in a relationship. One of the most common effects is unsatisfactory sex. When you're not sexually attracted to someone, definitely the sex is going to be boring. It's going to be bad. So if you're married or you're in a relationship with someone that you're not sexually attracted to, there's no way that the sex is going to be pleasing. Because for you to be sexually aroused, you have to see something that would sexually excite you for you to be sexually aroused. So if your partner is not one that you're sexually attracted to, there's no way the sex is going to be pleasing. You're just going to be doing it for the sake of doing it or for obligatory purposes, which is not nice. Also, another reason is the lack of affection. Partners who are not sexually attracted to each other, you notice they are not affectionate with each other. you know, because if you're attracted sexually to someone, you find it very difficult to keep your hands off a person. When you're together, you are either touching, cuddling, you just want to feel a closeness or a contact with the person. But in a situation where you're not sexually attracted to the person, there's nothing that is drawing you close to the person. You are just apart, you are not together. It is important to know that sexual attraction can actually be lost, and this can happen when there's a loss of interest between one or both partners. And this loss of interest can occur when there is a major conflict or a major misunderstanding, something like cheating. This can greatly affect the relationship and the people involved in the relationship. So when there's a loss of interest, there's a loss of sexual attraction. Another reason is childbirth. Most of the time when a woman has had one or two children, she will probably lose form. And when she loses form, the husband or the partner may become uninterested because her body has changed and he might not be sexually attracted to her new body. Another major reason for a loss of sexual attraction in a relationship is dissatisfaction with sex life. You know, it's one thing for you to be sexually attracted to your partner, but it's also another thing to be having a pleasurable sexual experience. So in a situation where you are not enjoying your sex life, or your partner is not doing to you what you want, you know, something like that, it is very, very easy for you to lose sexual attraction and lose sexual interest completely in your partner. One other reason, the last reason, is the loss of libido. This happens when a man or a woman loses interest in sex. And I must say that this does not really have to do with age these days. You can lose your libido for a number of reasons. You know, we live in a very stressful world right now, so stress could cause it, your lifestyle could cause it, and of course age could cause it, and for a woman, childbirth can also cause it. So when there's a loss of libido, your partner does not even become sexually attractive to you, and you are not attracted to your sexual partner. The good news though is that studies have shown that sexual attraction can actually be built, but over time, and it will take a lot of conscious effort and communication. You need to keep communicating with your partner, and you need to keep doing things with your partner that will make the feelings of sexual attraction grow over time. I'd like to point out that sexual attraction is not love. Even though they are both very strong emotions, and it is easy for you to confuse both with each other, but sexual attraction is different from love. And it is possible for you to be sexually attracted to someone and not love the person. And it is also possible for you to love someone and not be sexually attracted to them. So it is important that you know that and keep that in mind. In all of this, communication remains key between partners in a relationship. If you have questions and comments concerning this subject, why don't you send them to me and I will gladly respond to you. If you like this video, click the like button now and also subscribe so that you can get notifications for our new videos. And I'll be seeing you.